Hello people of YouTube. I hope you are enjoying your day so far, or night, whatever you're doing right now. Today I'm going to bring you a video about probability with dependent events. So it's kind of just a nice little example problem to help any struggling people out with probability at the moment with dependent events. So we have B squared, or Blaine, was playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 with George. Blaine was far superior and unlocked multiple attachments for a single weapon all in one game. He unlocked 2 sights, 3 suppressors, and 5 different camouflages for the UMP-45. However, he said, I'll put 2 things on my UMP-45. So originally he had he had a default complete weapon in the game. So now he wants to add 2 of those 10 things onto his weapon. He selects one feature for his weapon at complete random. It's like kind of like a pull out of a hat. He wrote them all down, pulled them out of a hat. Let's just say that. He pulled it out and then without hesitation and without putting that original one or replacing the original one that he pulled out, he pulls out another one. So now there's 2 attachments or camouflages outside of the bin or the hat. What would be the probability of choosing a camouflage and a sight for his UMP-45? So let's see if you guys can do the problem by yourself. I'll give you guys a few seconds to do so. Hopefully you'll be able to do so. And yeah, go. Okay, so hopefully you did get the equation correct. What is it? The equation that you should have gotten should look something like this if you could solve the problem. I might have gone a little bit too fast for you guys, I'm sorry. But I paused the video, spoilers, I don't know. So you have 5 over 10 times 2 ninths is equal to 10 over 90, which is equal to 1 ninth, which is equal to 11.11, and the line forever goes on, the ones go on forever, percent. So I'll give you the step-by-step process. So the 5 out of 10 came from the 5, so we want to find the, where's blue, that looks nice. We want to find the camouflage, Jesus Christ. I want to find the camouflage, the sights. So we want to find all the different ones. So we have 5 different camos right there, and we have 2 different sights. So it's 7 total. So you see why is there not a 7 here? So with dependent events, you must separate them into 2 different things. So I put the camouflage first. So this right here is the camouflage. Let's put a C for camouflage. So 5 out of 10. There's 10 items in total. 2. This is a 2x square. 2, 3, and 5 all add up to be 10 different items. So you have a total of 10. So the 5, so you want to find a camouflage, so you have a 5 over 10, symbolizing 5 camouflages out of the total 10. The 2 comes from this 2 is from the amount of sights that you have possessive, so that you should still have, because in the first round you should have gotten something completely random. So in the second round there's a 9 under it, which may be a little bit confusing. I don't know if you know where that came from, but since it does say right here, by replacing the last choice, he does not replace or put back in the original choice back into the hat. Let's just say it's a hat. So that means that there is 1 total object missing. So the one that he pulled out is now removed from the entire equation. Yeah, it's in so imagine it goes with the 5/10 kind of thing. So the 2 ninths represents the -1 to the total. So it goes from 10 to 9, and then if you had any further attachments, let's say you had a bunch of other stuff, it would go down the line until you got finally to the amount that you needed. So then multiply straight across, you get 10 over 90, which for us is pretty lucky because you can just divide that very easily. You can factor that down. Factoring into 1 ninth, which should come out on a calculator or just in your head if you know it, as 0.11 with the line over it, symbolizing that the ones go on forever. So in percentage, that's when you move the decimal point over 2 times to the right. So you should come out with an 11.111111 forever percent chance of somehow getting a camouflage and a sight from those 10 total objects that were given. So pretty much he has his gun, he has camouflage. I didn't put the sights. Dear God. Okay, so I didn't put the sights. That's smart of me. Just imagine there was a sight right here. Just sight, and it's amazing. And it has a red dot. Oh man, that's a beautiful sight. Blade would be proud of using that weapon. So now Blade has that percent chance of getting those two objects, those two attachments as a helpful thing to help him along in his quest for victory, I guess. So final answer is 11.11111%. Goes on forever. So that has been the video. I hope you guys all enjoyed, because I'm terrible at videos, especially webcams. So time to say goodbye, I guess. Peace. She's so cute and fluffy. Look at her fluffiness. Look at the fluffiness. Hey, you're not really fluffy. You're a little tiny dog, aren't you? Say bye-bye. Bye.